Hello, greeting from Game On Group. Here is our presentation on the case study about Resilia, an edtech startup in Brazil. Here are our team and the content we will cover in next 5 minutes. First of all, we will go through quickly about the visit of Resilia. From the case, we can learn that the company was founded in 2019. It's just 3 years old, but has achieved some outstanding results as shown in the slide. We also figure out the key brand message of the company with the brand mission, vision, core value. In short, the company wants to bring good social impact for the community in Brazil. From this point, we analyze the information we're given in the case to understand the profile of target customer, underprivileged people, and their requirement job to be done, pain, and the expected feeling gain. After that, we determine the value or proposition of the company. Next step, we build up the business model canvas for the company. Resilia business is based on the marketplace model. They understand the human resource requirement of the technology industry in Brazil by the partnering with tech company. From this point, they design very well fit program for people who then they ensure people who finish their course can get a job. Students will start paying their tuition fee only after they got minimum salary through a form of revenue sharing, which is equal with 20% of their salary. This is a very innovative model. We really think that it solves the customer pain point very well. How about the market? We did some research and conclude that with the current youth unemployment rate of Brazil, the market value have plenty of potential customer for Resilia. The demand of the technology shop in Brazil is extremely high, with 400,000 tech shop unfilled by 2022. Besides, with the compound annual growth rate of 19% in Brazil edtech markets, the income and profit of Resilia should not be addressed. So Resilia is worth the investment. However, the business still has some potential risk. My group mate Tuvshin will share with you more about that.
So from the given case study, our team has spotted a number of issues related to the Resilia, but our team concluded that Resilia's the key issue is its business model as a whole. It was very risky from the investor perspective, like from careful consideration selecting students with a low income and high potential to assist them to get employed, as well as it leads them to its revenue unpredicted in the future. And then, so it can be divided into two groups. First is business core idea, and then second is financial risk. Our colleague will explain that. Next slide. Over to you, Marten.
Thank you. So with our first recommendation, we want to address the current risk of students not being able to pay back their loans, which leads to a loss of money for Resilia and forces the selection process to be very harsh. We propose first to set up a risk fund that takes a percentage of Resilia's earnings and that can be used to even out variances. At the same time, we recommend partnering with Lumni to further reduce financial risks. Lumni has similar social values, so this partnership does not undermine Resilia's social impact. Next slide, please. Next, we recommend extending Resilia's services to off-the-job training for employees of partnered companies. This training would be paid directly by the company instead of the student, meaning there's no risk of financial loss for Resilia in this secondary revenue stream. We propose to set the maximum quota for these students to 25% and anticipate that this will attract more partners, lead to a stronger connection, and increase job placement likelihood. And on to Lamberto.
A natural way for Resilia to grow was to expand their course curriculum to match those of big edutech companies like Google and IBM. They can offer courses in cybersecurity and cloud computing that also have plenty of jobs in demand. This will allow Resilia to provide opportunities to different kinds of skill sets, preferences, and personalities. This could potentially allow them to increase their employment rate. Next slide. For those who are unable to find immediate employment, Resilia can also create a 1-month coaching program to help these students at no additional cost. This will be more intensive and personalized, and it will aim to improve these students' technical and soft skills in an effort to help them find a job. This will also help to guarantee their investors' interests while staying within their brand of social entrepreneurship. Besides placing these students in jobs, the feedback gathered from this program will also help them improve their current 6-month curriculum. Next slide. Altogether, these suggestions can help Resilia satisfy their investors' needs while laying the groundwork for the continued growth in a way that is consistent with their branding. Thank you for listening to our presentation, and we hope to see you in the next round.